I, you know, I've been working on a video these past few weeks, probably like about a month, 2 months now, where I was gonna play Skyrim with the Skull of Corruption only, and that would be the video that I return to uploading to my channel on. As just like this big project. I was like, oh hey, this took time. This was taking effort, you know. But I just kind of want to rant about something. Not even a rant, just kind of yap about AI, I guess, was kind of the thing that I wanted to talk about. Because I'm recording this since when I should be writing a bullshit paper, but the paper is about AI. I'm having to, like, I don't know if I can legally throw up the assignment details because it's for one of my classes that's technically it's technically, I guess, property of the college or whatever. I don't. But basically, the paper I'm writing, it's a technical document about how a job, or the job I'm placing myself in, game design is what I'm placing myself in for this paper, or game development, because that's the thing I'm interested in. But I'm having to write a paper, and because it's a technical document, it's got to be objective. There's no emotion to it. It needs to be on purely business, basically. No emotion to it. Think clinical documentation like the SCP Foundation, shit like that, where it's just cold, technical mumbo-jumbo with no emotion to it. But basically, I'm writing a paper about how the job will evolve with AI and why my business in this fictional scenario I'm writing the paper for should continue employing me. Is AI going to replace me? Will AI be an assistant to me? I'm writing from the basis that it would be an assistant because, I mean, traditional AI, things like algorithms, procedural generation, the shit we've been using for ages in game development. I mean, SCP Containment Breach is from the 2010s, and that game procedurally generates a map. That's AI. NPCs have been using AI for ages now. AI's been a part of game development forever. It's this generative bullshit that's fucking everything up. And I guess it's also coming from the basis of I'm taking an art history class as well. This class, our assignments, what they seem to be like, the assignments. Let me find one. I'm like scrolling through. I'm not going to record my screen because I'm pretty sure, again, that and it includes like the class information. Okay, well, I can't even access the assignment 2. Let me see if I can access assignment 1, even though I didn't do it. I only have to do 2 assignments out of 5 for this class, but okay, I can't access it, which is unfortunate because I can't pull up the image, but then again, why would I want to pull up the image? It is an art history class that the teacher is using AI to generate the images that we're supposed to be analyzing for the assignments. And I'm mad, frankly. I would be lying if I said I never messed around with image generation back when it was first popping up, the DALL-E AI. I will be lying if I said I didn't have fun messing around with it, just giving it things from IPs and just looking at how wrong it would generate these things. I would be lying if I said I didn't do that. But it's just, as time's gone on, it's I hate it. I hate AI. I hate how it's worming its way into everything, and it's don't even get me started on the fucking that vodka commercial after the halftime show. That was abhorrent. But it's like, I guess you could call me an artist. I don't really consider myself one. I don't know if these, like, post-it notes or the occasional, like, actual drawings I do, I guess I don't consider myself a full-time artist. I'd say I guess I'm more of a hobbyist. But it's just, man, it gets so demoralizing to see all this stuff about AI in the classes that I pay for. Like my art history class, the teacher, as a way to confirm that you aren't AI generating stuff, if they suspect you might have used AI, they want to, how is it? They want us to make sure we write our papers in a Google Doc or something like that where we can check the edit history and then email that Google Doc to them with edit permissions so they could see the edit history to, like, I get it's not, they say they're not accusing us of AI, but I just find it so ridiculous that it's like the teacher and the policy of the campus is firmly anti-AI. Do not use AI because it's cheating, it's plagiarism. It's all, yeah, like, and that's true. AI is a tool for cheating. And it's just a bunch of bullshit, especially in the creative departments where it's like, okay, writing stuff or making images, making art. I compare AI or generative AI to a blender. You just throw a bunch of shit in, blend it up, and then it'll spit out the slop based off whatever prompt you made. But it's just, like, it's so hypocritical, I guess would be the term. You could see why I'm not a speaker. Why I went for something, I guess, a bit more creatively inclined. I'm not a presenter. I'm not a speaker. I struggle with putting words in my head, and then it's like, okay, well, sometimes I'll have the words in my head, but then it'll just come out the mouth wrong. Man, I'm just so tired of all the AI. Like, it's just, because it's like, this paper that I gotta write, I'm bringing it back to the paper, because this is the main thing that kind of bugs me so much. It's just, like, how upsetting it must be to, like, just think about that. Like, this is just a hypothetical situation I'm writing, but there are genuinely some people that probably have to do shit like this. Like, fucking double-spaced 12-point font, Times New Roman, write a paper about why we should continue employing you, why AI shouldn't replace you, and it's just so, like, it's, I'm trying, like, for the paper, you have to try not to, you can't put it in an emotional thing, but it's just like, frankly, it's just, it's so hard to not get emotional about it, because just, like, think of, like, this were a real scenario. Your job is on the line. Your method of employment, the fucking boss that gets paid fucking hundreds of dollars compared to the dimes that you make, the guy you break your back for, the motherfucker who doesn't even care about you, then just like hits you with a, hey, why should we continue employing you? I mean, with all this AI stuff, it's like where does your job continue to exist in this framework? And it's just like, how are you not supposed to, like, how does someone not convey emotion in that. And it's like, I don't know. You can tell I'm not, I guess, a writer or speaker. I'm struggling to, like, put words to this, you know? And it's just like, man, I guess I really just kind of wanted to get my words out from my head, you know, and convey it in a form that isn't text, because, right, I can't really, text on a screen does not convey emotion well, and it's kind of, I just don't think I could easily just convey this in text through just, like, sending it to my friend's group chat or whatever. So it's like, well, hey, I've got the YouTube channel I don't post to. Sorry, I'm really trying with that. That's kind of the whole reason I've been working on a playthrough, but it's just, it just doesn't help that I've just been extremely busy with life, you know. I've got work, my classes and stuff like that, and it's very time intensive. And I mean, it's like, at the same time, I'm trying to avoid burnout through that playthrough, the Skull of Corruption Only challenge, by, like, it's like I feel like I could do it easily, but then it's like, okay, when I get into the game, I find myself getting distracted with things and blah blah blah. Like, I built the Falkreath house. That's a bit of a spoiler for that challenge video whenever it comes out. I'm trying. I'm trying to actually get something out here, you know. But it's like, man, I find myself getting distracted in the game, but then it's like, man, it's been a lot of fun to replay Skyrim and just kind of fuck around and do shit, you know. But it's like, also, I guess it's just where I like spent a couple months just playing through Skyrim, Oblivion Remaster, and Morrowind, that it's kind of like, I'm still in that, like, gap period between wanting to sit down and dedicate hundreds of hours or just a ton of time into playing a game that it's... Why the fuck am I talking about... Why am I going on a tangent? This is supposed to be about... This is supposed to be about my frustration with AI and how my art class is using AI-generated images for the assignments. We're supposed to analyze AI-generated images as if it was real art, which it's not. It's not. And to convey how little I consider AI images to be art, it internally, just at least a little bit, it pisses me off to see the term AI art. Because it is not art. And I get AI art rolls off the tongue easier. I'm not going to be upset at people using the term for, like, a script or just, like, to talk about it, especially in, like, short form content where there's a bit of a restriction to the amount of time. You just save time saying AI art. But it's like, fuck me, man. Does the term AI art piss me off? And it's like, okay, well, I've got an art class where the professor's using AI art. Okay, cool. And I'm now writing a paper that's due tonight. I should be writing it instead of recording just fuck-ass audio. I'm probably not even going to put visuals to this because, frankly, I need to put my time to actually doing this shit instead of making the visuals for a video, you know? But fuck, man. I have to, like, do tonight. I have to get a paper in about where I'm trying to convince an employer to continue employing me while keeping note of how the job's going to change to AI. I'm essentially writing a paper where I'm, like, trying to convey Please don't fire me. Do not replace me, please. But without conveying the like emotion of that. I'm writing it in the like SpongeBob SquarePants blah 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 blah. I accidentally paused. I was gonna like type at my keyboard for a second. I accidentally fucking I accidentally paused the I don't even know what I was going like the whole like bit where it's gonna clack at a keyboard and be like, ooh, just beep boop robot, no emotion tone, but it's like it's like, oh man, you can probably tell because like I'm probably gonna be very monotone in this recording, that it's just all this AI stuff, and I guess it's mainly just the paper because man, but frankly, it's just anything AI related. Like it's AI Super Bowl ads, fucking write a paper about why your employer shouldn't fire you. An art history class, except the assignments use AI generated art. No, I'm calling it art. Fuck. I don't know. No, do not finish that thought. Do not finish that thought. You will get this channel taken down. You have like 40 subscribers. Nobody will care, especially if you make a comment like that. No. Why is this 16 minutes long? I'm gonna write a paper. I'm just gonna throw this into a DaVinci Resolve audio track and then upload this shit with no fancy visuals or whatever. Alright, bye. Yes! Yes!